guys, what we needed was a great finish, and in the fourth quarter we got to the free throw line 21 times, I think it was. And to me, that's finishing. We were aggressive, we were moving the basketball, we were putting pressure, they were trying to blitz train a lot of pick and rolls. And our guys stayed together. That was important for us tonight, especially after yesterday's loss.
Coach, Torian Prince started out, like he was having a bad game throughout the fourth quarter. Of course, he came back, hit a big shot, got a big steal. What made you stick with him in the fourth quarter?
It's, for 48 minutes, and that was the message yesterday, 48 minutes is when the game is over. And so, bad games are what we evaluate afterwards, and we evaluate in a lot of different ways. It's not make or miss. It's never make or miss for our guys. I thought his effort on Booker all night was great. And that, to me, was the most important thing. He had 25 rebounds in the last 10 games total. He had 8 tonight. So bad game there's a lot of ways we measure. And the challenge for him tonight, he had to guard an elite scorer, and he did a great job rebounding. So he had a great game. And that was important. And when you stick with them, the shots will fall, and the shots presented themselves for a lot of guys. It presented itself for Amari late, it presented itself for Torian late, and that was key.
Your starting group together fared very well in this game. I know it's a lot of times we talk about Trey and John, but the other guys, Dwayne, Kent, what did you see from those guys?
I thought Kent was the guy that really got us going in the first half. He was aggressive. He made some big shots. Trey, I think, only had 6 shots or something like that at halftime, which was great because we were able to get a bunch of different guys involved. And then Trey's a closer. He's a guy that can come in and finish late and make a lot of different plays, but it's important to get everyone involved. And Bays was the guy in the first half, primarily was the one that really got us going with his aggression.
They held you guys to 23 points in the third. You guys put up 34 in the fourth. What was the major difference you saw between the third and the fourth quarter?
Well, I think once we made a little bit of a run, they started to blitz Trey, and we were getting a lot of 3-on-2s and 4-on-3 situations behind. They got confused on one of the plays. Amari gets a wide open 3 in the corner. They're scrambling. Amari drives out of the corner and gets an and one. But they committed to blitzing Trey and trying to take him out of the game, and the other guys were able to step up and make plays, and we did. And that was why we were at the free throw line. When you blitz, you take yourself one man down. And so if we can get the ball out quickly, and Trey did, he got it to John a couple times, and John was able to make a play, and then we were able to make plays behind it. So we just took advantage of the scheme and the coverage to take Trey out a little bit, and other guys were able to step up.
Dwayne had 6 blocks tonight. How important do you think his defensive effort was as far as the overall team defensive effort?
Yeah, I thought our guys were scrambling, and you see Dre and TP guarding Booker and chasing him around, and Tyler Johnson's getting hot, and Trey's got to get up, and we're in a lot of blitzes. And so when you're flying around, there's some downhill penetration, and when that downhill penetration occurs, they're sending it to Dwayne, and Dwayne does a great job of presenting at the rim. It's tough when you're chasing guys that all shoot. Mikal Bridges shoots the 3. Tyler Johnson shoots the 3. Booker shoots the 3. So we're trying to get them off that 3-point line. They had 8 in the first half. We wanted to funnel them to the basket, and I thought our guys did a good job. Not only the block shots, but coming back in and rebounding the basketball.
Trey tries the bounce pass alley-oop. What'd you say to him after that? What's your response to that?
I mean, we saw what he did last night. Why would I say anything? He's capable. If you complete it, it's another one that's going to be on the highlight reel. We're going to see a lot of those. Over his career, you're going to see a lot of different plays, stuff you probably never seen. I never saw that play last night. I haven't seen someone do that in a game like that. That's the excitement of a young group. We got a young, crafty point guard. We have a bouncy 4-man. We have a bunch of shooters. And that's why people like coming to our games and watching this group grow, because there is a lot of excitement. And you complete that play, and it's all over again. And you see another highlight for Trey, and everyone is oohing and on, and it's still 2 points, but we like it. It energizes our group.
Coach, you spoke on Devin Booker being an elite scorer. Doesn't get any easier next game. James Harden, Chris Paul. What would your message be to the team defensively going up against that backcourt?
We have a day off tomorrow. You want me to start talking about James Harden right now? I think the biggest thing is we all know how special James is. We know how special that team is with CP and Harden. And I've said it a number of times this year. Every game we play, it's difficult to win in the NBA, and every player has a unique and special talent. This kid, James, is the most unique player in the NBA. His ability to get to the foul line, to shoot the three, to create for other guys. He can score at every stage and every part of the floor. And so we're going to need the same effort we had in both games this weekend. We're going to need the discipline to play against a guy like James, against a guy like CP. But we also have to make them work. They have to chase us. They have to defend us. Our best defense can be our offense, and we'll use that as much as we can. Good.
Coach, you were alluding to the crowd a little earlier about why the crowd likes to come to your games. It's exciting with the young team and everything like that. With HBCU night, I heard that you had the Morehouse crew neck. But
I know Garen didn't give me any time. I was going to put my Clark Atlanta one on. So
Okay,
that's
yeah.
coming on. No, I mean, I know what this city is about. I'm from California, and being in the South, you know, it's a little different when you grow up in California. There's no HBCUs in California. One of my high school buddies, coming out of when we graduated, his parents, he went to Tuskegee. I drove with him cross country to get him into Tuskegee, way in the woods. But I was excited for him going to an HBCU from California and first time experiencing this part of the country and the HBCU culture, and just being over there for a couple of days. And you know, it's important for me. I'm still curious about it. I'm at the bookstore at Morehouse yesterday and the bookstore at Clark Atlanta yesterday buying sweatshirts. And I'm listening to some of the conversations about the difference of going to an HBCU versus, you know, traditional public school. And that was always the intrigue coming from California. What would it have been like to go to Howard, to go to Morehouse, to go to one of the HBCUs? And so because I never did, I just love sharing and hearing about other people's stories. So it was important. I appreciate that the Hawks did this. I think it's a cool event, especially here in Atlanta. So I wanted to partake in a little bit of it. Good. All right.